Hi, this is Liz. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. For those of you that haven't, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. That way you can catch my video when I first upload it. And if you like everything that is fashion, styling, a little bit of luxury, and some lifestyle, this is the place for you. Today's video is about my Chanel Mini in the lambskin. It's the Chanel Square Mini in the lambskin with the champagne gold. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this bag and give you my impressions. I have the same bag in caviar leather, but in the beige color. So I kind of wanted to do a review on this guy and kind of a compare contrast on whether the lambskin is nicer or the caviar is the better way to go. Now, when I was thinking about purchasing this bag, by the way, this is my dream bag. This is the bag that I always wanted and I finally did get. So I watched many videos and my main concern was, will it scratch easily? Where is it gonna hit on my frame? How much does it hold? Would you say it's worth the price? These were all the questions that ran through my mind. So now I have my opportunity to do my video and I'll tell you a little bit more about my feelings on this bag. I want to discuss, first of all, the appearance. Now, when I considered purchasing this bag in the black, I always wanted caviar leather and I wanted gold hardware. I feel that champagne for me is a win because I feel that it's not too harsh, that you can kind of mix metals. You can wear silver or gold jewelry and it still goes very nicely. Now, I wanted caviar because I already had caviar in my other Square Mini and I felt that it was the right fit for my lifestyle. But as you Chanel lovers know, the Square Mini is no longer available unless you buy it pre-loved. And this one is the 29 series and I've had it since August. My other bag, I've had it for over a year, so I can tell you a little bit more. But my initial impression when looking at the bag is that it has this amazing gloss, like this shiny leather. It looks more luxurious. It looks expensive. It looks definitely like a bag that cost the price that it cost. Now, the other thing that I noticed is that it's squishier. For some reason, it's not as firm as my other caviar. Now, I know that that also depends on the batch that you get, but this one, the 29 series, is a little squishier, I feel. So the appearance is, it looks like softer and it looks shinier. It's almost like your matte lipstick versus your glossy lipstick. So it definitely has this sheen to it. Let me let you take a better look at it, as opposed to the other one that seems a little bit more matte, and I'll show you the difference. Now I want to show you what fits in the Square Mini. Now, I love mini bags, so I have become accustomed to scaling back to things that I really need, not everything in the kitchen sink, because I think that happens. And I think that's also a different look. Sometimes there are times that you need a tote bag and there's times that you want to just bring your essentials. And I'll go ahead and show you my essentials. I'm recording on my phone, but I'm going to use my husband's phone for the demonstration. Let me show you what it looks like on the inside. It has a pocket here and then a zipper pocket behind it. And because it's lambskin, it does scuff very easily. Now, everyone says that you can kind of like buff it out and it does come with a buffing cloth, but I don't know how sold that is because it doesn't really buff out. It's kind of, you have to be careful. It is lambskin. So let me show you what fits. Okay. This is an iPhone 11 and that is gonna fit nicely in there. As you can see, I'm also going to put in my card case. This is the card case I carry every day. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Now, for those of you who've watched my other videos, you know how much I love this Fenty gloss, and that's also gonna fit in here. This is the keys that I carry, so that's also gonna fit right on top. And because of where we are right now in the world, you also have to bring your mask. Now, the mask I use is just this disposable one that I picked up on Amazon, so that's easy to kind of fold and put on top there. you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and close it for you. Like I said, it's squishier, so it's easy to manipulate, and that's everything that I would be taking for a day out. So that's pretty much your essentials, but I feel it's really all you need for an entire day, unless you're going to work and you need to bring your sandwich and your water. But if you're just going out, doing some shopping, going out to dinner, catching up with a friend, that is basically all you need. And that fits nicely. Okay, quickly, I just want to give you some measurements, and I just used my measuring tape, and across it's about 6.5 inches. And then, let me show you that. And then up and down, I would have to say, if you go from here to the top to the bottom, oops, it is going to be 5.5. And I'm gonna I'm gonna put a link in the description box. So if you wanna check out everything a little bit more carefully, it'll bring you right to the Chanel website and you can see exactly the measurements. Now the width on the bottom, it's about 3 inches. Width right here, it's about 3 inches. And like I said, I'm gonna provide the measurements, and I'm just gonna take like a shoulder to the base, and I would say that that drop is about a 21. I'm 5'2", and I'm gonna show you some modeling shots so you can see what it looks like and where it lands on me. I'm able to wear a crossbody, and it also looks really nicely just hanging from my shoulder. So I have the option of wearing it both ways because I am short and I am short-waisted. And I'll show you that in the cutaways. Okay, I just grabbed my beige mini in the caviar. And for those of you who've watched my other video, my Chanel collection, if you haven't, I'll connect it here so that you can take a look. I let you guys know that I was always on the hunt for the black mini. But as most of you Chanel lovers must already know, they're difficult to come by. So when I saw this one, I was really looking for the black one, but it was impossible to find, so I went ahead and grabbed this one. This is the 25 series, and I've owned this one for about a year. And I picked this one up on Fashionphile. Now, just looking at it, you can see that it's a grainier texture. It's a sturdier, I mean, it feels harder to the touch. It's firmer. Like I said, let me put them side by side so you can see what I'm talking about, how one has like your matte makeup versus your luminous makeup. One is glossy and one is a little bit more, it's a flatter, I wouldn't say it's like totally matte, but it's not as glossy. And I said this is the 29 and this is the 25, and this is gold hardware. Gold hardware, champagne hardware. And what I can say about the Chanel mini square flat bag, that for me it's enough elegance to your outfit. It's not overwhelming. I feel that if you're just wearing a nice button-down white shirt with jeans and you have your little pop of Chanel, you look elegant. If you're wearing sweats and you pop on your Chanel, you look put together. If you are wearing a beautiful dress and you're going out to dinner and you pop on your Chanel, you look like you know what you're talking about. You go from fashion forward to fashionista. You go another notch just because it's that small touch, and you can decide which size is the best for your frame. If you're a mini lover, medium, or a jumbo, depends on your frame, but this classic Chanel bag looks great. And I know the minis, they say they're not part of the classic collection, but they're always there. Okay, now the verdict. If I had to choose and this was a perfect world and we got every single thing we wanted in life, my Chanel black mini would be caviar. And I know there's a lot of you lambskin lovers, and I might get a little, comments about that, but this is my opinion. And in my opinion, I just want to be carefree with my bag. I don't want to have to worry, and I haven't used it very much, and it does scuff. The honest truth is, if you're okay with that and you feel that a little scuffing in your bag doesn't bother you, you go for this one because it is more, wow, you look at it, it's shiny, it's glossy, and it stands out a little bit more than a caviar bag. But if you want to be a little bit more carefree, not be so careful, not have to be so precious with it, I would say go for caviar. And like I said, right now, the mini bags in caviar, you can only find them in the pre-loved market. So that's also something that you have to think about if you want to go pre-loved or if you want to go brand new. Because right now, brand new, in the mini size, you can only find lambskin, which is this guy. I'm not saying that I'm gonna give you away. I love you still, but I just feel for my lifestyle, I don't wanna have to worry because my nails do catch on it sometimes. I do, just looking at this bag right now, I noticed that there's a few scuffs on the bottom, and I know nothing major has happened in my life to cause that, but they're there. So if you're okay with that, I would say go with lambskin. If you're a little, maybe you don't want to be as careful with your bag, not saying that I'm just throwing this around, but I would go for the caviar. But they both have something that they bring to the table. I guess you just have to make your own pros and cons list and see what's more important to you. And now I'm going to show you some modeling shots. This far in my video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.